we don't have a bill before us on the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, and I'd like to better understand the plans to refill. First of all, you might give us a little bit of a background on when we started the SPR. I think it was after the '74 oil embargo. A few of us are old enough to remember that. But anyway, and how we determined and how we got to 700, almost 800 million barrels. Why did we think we needed 800? Where is the mark now? I think we're down around 400 now, or in that neighborhood. And where do you think we need to go? So if you give us a little bit, it might help the committee understand what we're trying to achieve. And I'm understanding also in the cavities that we use for this, you can't be taking oil out and putting it in at the same time. That's correct? Okay.
Yes, sir.
And also, if you can tell me if any of our cavities, we've had one collapse, as I'm understanding. We've lost one, correct?
No, sir.
We haven't? I thought we had. We had for what reason? Yeah, we know we had damage to one, and we thought that was because of how we were managing it, but I could be wrong. Anyway, explain that, the shape that we're in. What is our total capacity to store oil, and where do you think we need to be? And give us a little bit of background, if you will.
Thank you, Senator, for the question. I wasn't old enough to be buying gasoline during the Arab oil embargo, but I was old enough to be in my dad's car while he was waiting in line.
While he was raising Cain and cussing, I remember those days.
So, yes, sir. So, as you said, the SPR was created as part of the Energy Production, EPCA, Energy Conservation Act, and was created in 1977, 78, as a result of the Arab oil embargo. It took several years for us to build up the reserves.
What did you have a target? What was it? How did you set a target of where you had to get, how much we had to have in the United States?
So initially the target was set at 500 million barrels.
Gotcha.
It was then increased to 1 billion barrels. We eventually got to 715 million barrels of capacity. We reached that capacity in around 2013, 2014. We had about 700 million barrels.
Good news, friends. Top Democrats and Republicans are now considering new tax credits. This may mean that millions of U.S. families could start to see monthly recurring stimulus checks in the new years. But this next round of relief may go out to a more targeted group of individuals. My friends, please do me a big favor and watch until the end of this video to hear about all of these details. Also know that I'll be giving away a Walmart gift card every day until the end of this month. If you would like to enter the giveaways, please make sure that you click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances, friends, of winning these daily giveaways. I will be announcing another winner in a video later today, so please make sure that you do stay tuned for that video. When the American Rescue Plan was signed into law in March of 2021, it did more than just send stimulus checks into millions of bank accounts. It also gave the child tax credit a notable boost. Prior to 2021, the child tax credit had a maximum value of $2,000 per child, and it was only partially refundable. That meant a family with no tax liability could not receive the full $2,000 value of the credit per child. In 2021, the child tax credit maximum value had increased. For children under age 6, the credit was now worth up to $3,600. For children aged 6 to 17, it was worth up to $3,000. Then the credit was also changed to be fully refundable in 2021, and half of it was made available in monthly installment payments that went out during the second half of that year. That was crucial in helping families with children keep up with their living costs at the time when inflation levels were starting to creep upwards. In fact, the boosted child tax credit did a lot of good in 2021. It helped pull millions of children out of poverty that year, and it also helped a lot of households shore up their finances. The awesome news is that lawmakers have not forgotten about the child tax credit. The problem is that lawmakers do not necessarily agree on some of the rules surrounding the credit. There are lawmakers that want to impose a minimum earnings requirement for the child tax credit eligibility, but those opposed say the rule would make it so difficult that the lowest income households would be unable to receive the credit or collect it in full. It is easy to see both sides of the argument. Some lawmakers feel strongly that the child tax credit should not be meant to discourage work, nor should it take the place of parents going out to find employment. But on the other hand, some parents face challenges that make holding down a job very difficult, and childcare is one of them. For lower earners, the cost of childcare can effectively wipe out a paycheck, and in some cases, it can even exceed their earnings. The Labor Department has released new data. According to the government, first-time claims for weekly unemployment benefits increased to 225,000 for the week ended December 24th. So that is up 9,000 from the previous week. Continuing claims, which are filed for people who have received unemployment benefits for more than 1 week, increased to 1.71 million for the week that ended on December 17th. That is up from 1.67 million. That is the highest level since February and just shy of the pre-crisis filings of 1.8 million, and suggests that workers may be having more difficult time finding a new job. Weekless jobless claims are volatile, especially around the holidays. So after a year of high inflation and market volatility, gas prices are expected to fall in 2023. Although summer travel could still push prices into the $4 per gallon range as soon as May. Fuel prices broke record highs in 2022 because of the lingering effects of crisis policies that shut down crude oil refineries, limiting oil production and disruptions in international trade. Now, with the world moving on from the crisis, global refining capacity is expected to rise once again, which will alleviate the decline in U.S. supply of gasoline, diesel, and jet fuel. Gas is expected to hover around an average low of $3 per gallon in January and February, when demand is seasonally low. However, moving into spring and summer of 2023, prices may rise as high as $4 when drivers hit the roads. By the end of next year, prices should decrease once again as that demand subsides. The forecast suggests that most major U.S. cities will see prices hit a ceiling of about $4 per gallon. But California cities like San Francisco and Los Angeles could repeat their $7 per gallon record highs in the summer of 2023 if refineries struggle to produce fuel under the state's burdensome regulatory regime. Well, my beautiful and most dearest friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Friday evening. Thank you so much, friends, and joining me here every day as I post a new video. Friends, to say thank you for being part of this community, I will be announcing a new winner for the Walmart gift card giveaway in a video later today. All you have to do, friends, to enter the giveaways are click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My friends, the more videos that you watch and leave a comment on, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Thank you, friends, and have a wonderful and blessed Friday.